Okay, good day, everyone. Welcome back to our lesson. Now, what we need to do first in this program, which is about activity scheduling problem, I think the best way we need to do is, of course, plan out how are you going to design it. And then next is, let's say, if you're going to run it again, if you can recall this one, this will be our main goal to be able to create something like this using Python. Now, if you're going to type just to double check again, 1, 7, and 10, add entry, and then activity 2, 8 to 9. I think this one will add all, but I'll try to make something that is exactly the same one time. Add entry and schedules. As you notice, there's only one that appears in the output. So we're going to create something like this again. I hope you will be ready on how you can do with this. Okay, so let's get started. First, we need to import, of course, import the Tkinter. I'll just call this one as TK. Now, since I'll be using some label, then I can start with the word label, perhaps. Okay. Now, of course, we need to set up our window. Okay. So for this case, I can say, I think I'm gonna call this one as my main page. Okay. Main page as tk.tk. Okay. And then the title for this, so the requirement would be title activity scheduler. Now, it is a scheduler. Okay, this one is better. Then I'll try to make my main page. Let's say, should I set it into, okay, geometry? Say the size would be around 600 by 400 perhaps. Okay, this one is better. Next is I'll be adding here main resizable. Okay, so I guess this will be false. Of course, obviously this should be false. And then I'm going to set my main page to what color. Okay, I'll be adding here the color would be around, I think that's the color dark blue. Okay, that's it, dark blue. So the next thing that I'm going to do is add, of course, the title. I'm going to say title underscore label. All right. Of course, use the formatting since I'm going to put in the root, just which is my main page, then comma. I'll put here the text. What will be the value? I'm going to add here activity scheduling solver. I'm gonna call this one solver instead of problem, since that one that I'm going to solve, right? Oops, I forgot to add a comma. All right, let's finish up this one, and the font will be, this is, I think I'm okay with Arial Black. Okay, this one is better. Then perhaps this is 18. comma, and we will just continue. Of course, we will add the background color again, same color what you had set up in your main page. Okay, and foreground color, I'm gonna set this into white. Hey, I think there was been an there's nothing more to add into it. Okay, so I have now my table. So of course we need to call in the title, label, and then pack. So I'm gonna put this on top. Okay, that let and add our main loop, main page, and main loop. Okay, let's try to run this one for the meantime. Let's try to see. Okay, so you had here now our title. Okay, activity scheduling solver. So it's working now. Hmm. So what is the next thing that we're going to add? Oh, what did I put here? Now this should be no equal sign. Main page dot title. Oh, that's so. I want to add some title then. It should be added. Less I need to put it. 600 by. All right. So we're done with our background color. And the next thing that we're going to do is create a frame. Okay. Now, how are we going to set up our frame? In this part, guess we can add right frame. I'll just run right frame calls. So if I have to call in TK frame since I made an alias, although that's an option. It depends on what you have put in there. Now the background color, I think what's the background color? I just for the meantime I just put it light blue. I'll just check it later. Hmm, light blue. Okay, this one is better. I'm not sure what are the other colors. I still had to check and then can I set it into? Alright, okay. So I'll just make some addition right, right frame. Now this will be a gold pack. Okay, where should I put it? First, obviously, in the side, can put this one to TK. That right? Okay. And take note, you will only add TK here if you added the alias. But if you didn't put it, you just simply put here import Tinker and asterisk. Then you can just simply write. Okay. Now this time, so you had the option to add expand. eh, Oops, expand. Either you have to make an expand. You can set it to true or just equivalent to 1. Say I'm going to put it 1. Okay, let's see. So we had now created our right frame. Hmm, what else? So we still had to create for our left frame. Okay, in the left frame, I'll just put it on top. Okay, input entry for the left frame. For this one, the output. Okay, Now, on the left frame, I'm going to call this one as left. And where should I put it? Of course, I'll be putting it in the main page. hmm Main page, then left back, of course, obviously. And then where should I put it? Indicate here side equals to PK. So you had the option either to use this one. Later, we will try to use that option. Okay. TK, that less, that works as well. And then what is next? So we have now our left frame and we have now our right frame. So let's try to run again. Okay. For now, we cannot see anything because we didn't put anything yet. Okay, let's just finish off this one. All right. Now let's proceed with our program. What we're going to add next, since we already added for the title label, we're done with that. Top. And then I guess here we're going to add some details. Hmm. What did I miss here? Okay. By the way, in the title option, if you're going to put this way, you also have the option to use the parentheses instead. This should be inside. It works as well. Works. Let's see. Now the title. Okay, there you are. So the title now is displaying in here. Okay, that works. So what else did I miss? We can start now with our label. Okay. So in our label, we will try to identify what will be the Cuban label. Hmm. I think I'm going to start with this one. The activity name, act name. I'm gonna put this one as label. Then here, the Cuban address, GK dot label. Then instead of putting it in the main page, you will put this one into the left frame. Okay, sorry with that. Oops. Left frame. And you can add some text. Okay, so supposed to be the description this name. Okay, and comma. I'm gonna put here the black. I think I'm gonna put this at to 14. Okay, let's say, did I get it right? Okay, of course. This one will get some information yet. GK, and then we'll try to add up to the act name. So this will be okay. So that's for the label. And next that we're going to add is the entry. Okay. Obviously, for now, you'll get an error. Okay. I'm going to call this one activity name. This time, it's called entry. Okay. And the entry, you need to specify the entry. Where are you going to put it? Okay. In the left frame. That's right. So, not this one. I'm going to add here the font. Say this is Arial Black. Should I add some font size here? 14. Mm-hmm. Left frame font. Okay. I shall include this one with the parentheses. And of course, we have to copy again activity entry. This is back. Okay, so far we have added it here. Hmm. Activity name. Let's say, let's try to run. Oops, the train is not defined. Of course, it's not yet defined. It's not yet finished. Anyway, we will fix that one later. Okay, because we need to finish off the left frame, although we indicated it right here. The left frame. Okay, we had here. Oh, the reason why I got this error, it's because of this one. It's supposed to be, it's not a label. Okay, I mistook this one. It should be TK dot frame. Okay, for the left frame, and then it's actually set on the side. Hmm. What else? Intro, left frame, TK frame main page. So okay, we had our main page, and you had the back which is on the left frame. Okay, I guess we added now that torsion just like this one. When you don't want to add a background color, then you don't need to put the BG color just like this. If you notice, there's no background color here. Okay, so what are the things that we're going to add into our frame for now since it's actually blank? First, after adding the left and the right frame, of course, we can add some details here. Mhm. We're going to call this one as, I think the label is already indicated on the left frame. So I try to make this one that here so I can organize it there. As you notice, the left frame a while ago, there's an error here. It's because the way I put it here, this line of code here, it should be on top. Okay. As you notice, the yellow now has actually gone. So there should be an organization of your code because what will happen, you will get an error. So same thing for the, what you call this one. Since you added here the activity name, and of course, you need to add as well the start time. Okay, start time. Okay, I just put it label so I can actually recognize whether it's a label, it's a frame, it's a button. Okay, and this is TK, and then that label. Then I put it in the left frame, and of course you have to add a text. So it would be better to put this way so I can easily, organize it. Add this one, start time, then comma for the font. So I think in the font, I'm gonna make it to 14 as well. Okay, that's better. You can also make some organization for this, like that. So it's actually easy to modify. That's for the start time. And you have to add, after adding the label, follows by label dot pack. Okay, this one. Next that we're going to add is start time, then entry. This is for our entry option. So TK, again, you will only add TK if you added TK on top of your code. But if you didn't add it, then you can just go typing the label instead. Okay, so here and the entry, I had to type here entry instead. Okay, entry show. So this time, where should it be displayed? I'm going to display it in the left frame. Then I can put here the font. Okay, so I just copy the one, which is also 14. Okay, I think, I don't know, start entry and then pop. Okay, so we have added now some output. Okay, let's try to check our program. Oh, there you are. You have now activity name, start time. Okay, that's better. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, now, okay, that's better. You can see it now, right? And we will try to add more details below. Hmm. I think, I had here already the activity name, the start time. Okay, that's it. See. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll just enter this to you later, the start time. And now we need to add the end time. Okay, therefore, indicate here the end time label. So we have to start with the label, of course. So tk dot label. Okay, Talita, maybe I can just follow some information in here. Okay, let me just copy it so I don't need to do that one again. And then next to that is end time. Okay, end time, Lindell, pack. That's right. So where this one should be displayed. Okay, where the label, and next is we will try to add the end time entry. After adding the entry, of course, TK again. In this case, you have to specify the, okay, I better use that one. And start time, entry, that pack. Okay, so you have added all. So let's try to run. Oh, there you are. So where is the end time? Not yet. Not yet finished. Okay. Why do you think it's not showing? What is missing in my code? Let's see. What is missing in the end time? Why it is not showing? So I had here the label, pack, decay, and oh, now I got it. It's because I put it as the start time. Supposed to be this is in time. Okay, let's try to run again. Okay. Whoa. Where? Where the hell it is? Okay. Hmm. What is missing in my command? Okay, let me just arrange this one for the time so I can easily. Okay, I got it now. That's why it's not showing because I didn't indicated the text yet. Okay, I got it. So text is equals to n time. N time, comma, then put it font. Okay. I think start time. No, 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 no. I first no, that not this one. Where did I put it? It should be here in the oops. What am I doing? End time. X end time. So it should be in uppercase. Okay, that's better. Font. Let's try to run again. Okay, that's better. So it's working now. Okay, what is next? After solving this, you have to add the button. Okay, for the button, there is a need for us to s- specify, and going back here in our code, after typing all the details here, there should be a button called add entry. When I click add entry, it will be added and to our list. And then when we set the schedule activities, that's the time that it will display the output. Okay, so let's see. For that case, let's finish off with this one. Where are we now? Let's finish out with the button. So this will be the last part that I'm going to add and to our button. Okay, I'll be adding here. Um, say the label name would be add entry. So I guess I'll just call this one BTN, meaning it's a button. TK button. So where should I place it? Obviously, I'll put it in the left frame. Okay, what would be the color? Should I make it 14 as well? No, it should not be dark. Okay, the size would be around 14. Okay, let me write that word. Okay, comma. And I can also specify the text. Here am I again. I always forgot to add this add entry. Okay, comma. After adding the font, so I can set the color and to green. Okay, that's green. And then obviously I will change the color FG to white. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm good. I'm good now with my button. And to display the button, you can add here add entry button back. So where should I display it? Okay. Side. What side? It should be decay left. Okay. That's one. So let's see. Let's see. There's now the button. Okay. I get the cute button here. Add entry. So this one is working now. Add entry. So I can, if I want to put, there. This one is better. So I also had the option to put it below, but I better put it this way. All right. Now let's try to add another button. So the button that I'm going to add here, schedule No, sched schedule. I'll just call this one BTN. Okay, it will be added on the left side as well. But for this case, I'll just copy all this information so I don't need to type it again. Is that finished now? Okay, there you are. And try to change the details here called schedule activities. Then the size would be the same 14. This time I'm going to make it black, just like what is shown on the sample output. Okay, so we're good with that. Then schedule button, this one with the pack, where should I put it? On the right side. Okay, what's it? Right side. Let's try to run this one now. Okay, I got now my button. Okay, so that's good to go. So for now, let's just continue with another frame. Later, we're going to add the frame here with another color. So we'll try to add a frame in there. Okay. Again, the frame will not display unless you will put something into it, including the pack. Nothing will display unless you will add something like a label or anything with some trigger. Okay. Okay. So we're good. We were able to create something for now. So I think I'll stop my first video and I'll just continue with another video for this one. All right.